Have you ever wondered how student protests can shape societal norms? The answer might be closer than you think. Our journey begins in the early 20th century in the throes of the civil rights movement. Students, eager to challenge the status quo, organized sit-ins, marches, and rallies to fight against segregation and racial injustice. Their voices, their courage, their determination, they were all instrumental in bringing about significant changes in society. Fast forward to the 60s and 70s, a time marked by the Vietnam War. Students again took to the streets, this time in protest against a war they felt was unjust. Their peaceful demonstrations, however, often met with violence, a stark reminder that the path to change is never easy. The 90s and the turn of the millennium saw a shift in the focus of student protests. Issues such as climate change, gun control, and LGBTQ+ rights took center stage. Students, now more than ever, were using their collective voice to advocate for changes they believed in, changes they thought would lead to a better world. Now let's turn our attention to the present day. The year is 2024, and there's a new wave of student protests sweeping across university campuses in the United States. These protests are primarily in support of Palestine, following escalating tensions in the region. At institutions like Columbia University, MIT, and Harvard, students are demanding divestment from companies supporting Israel. These demonstrations have led to arrests and clashes with police. The situation remains tense, with political leaders calling for resignations and ongoing debates about freedom of expression on campuses. In Florida, protests sparked over the appointment of Republican U.S. Senator Ben Sasse as the new president of the University of Florida. Students and faculty questioned Sasse's qualifications and views, leading to opposition and demonstrations. At Arizona State University, student organizations demanded the expulsion of Kyle Rittenhouse, who was recently acquitted for fatally shooting 2 men and injuring another during protests. The students cited concerns about Rittenhouse's presence on campus and potential recruitment of right-wing groups. In conclusion, student protests have played a vital role in shaping societal norms. From the civil rights movement to the present day, they have been a powerful force for change. They have challenged the status quo, demanded justice, and fought for a better world. As we look to the future, one thing is certain: student protests will continue to play a crucial role in shaping our society. And while the issues may change, the spirit of these protests, the desire for justice, for change, for a better world, will remain the same. And that, dear listeners, is the power of student protests.